Hey, hey, it's Jose here to slay. Hey, whistle. Hey, you guys, I'm back for another video, and today I just want to jump right into it. So, February 22nd, I will be 2 years on HRT, and March 7th will make 1 year post-op. And I want to give you guys what's going on with me as of now. Like, I'm going to come back for, my 2-year mark and my year mark to basically update you one more time and see how I'm feeling or whatever the case may be. But as of now, I'm just going to give y'all what's going on because it's been on my mind. We can start with mental. Like, since I've been back on, my HRT, I've been back on my hormones, I have been, in okay spirits. Only reason why I'm been, pretty, like, I get, not depressed, but kind of depressed is because of the stuff that's going on. Like, my cousin passed, my aunt passed, and me having to quit my job, money, working overnight, just this, and that. It's just a whole bunch of stuff gathered into one. My car is starting to fall apart, blah, 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 so on and so forth. But am I still sensitive? I am. Am I still, thinking of others before myself since, I'm on hormones and I feel a little bit more motherly? Yes, I am. As far as my skin goes, it's still very soft. And I like that. I love the fact that I can rub my body and it feels like really, really good. I would thought, this is like weird because I want to actually get into more physical things because the mental is pretty much the same. So you can just go to my last video or the video before that talking about my HRT and you will kind of get the same concept. So we'll skip over that and we'll talk about more physical. Now my breasts are starting to grow a little bit more. Like I'm gonna show you guys. Like you can see them, but they're very like heavy. Like drop down and get your eagle on. So all of this is what I am working with. I wish I had a different shirt on, but you can kind of see a little bit. They're growing, and I wanted to get to that, right away, just because like that's what's been happening for the past couple days. Like I've been like waking up with my shirt halfway up because like I'm moving them, or they're in the way, or they're starting to feel like extra. They haven't dropped, so they still sit up. Like there's still a cuff right here, but like they're out more and they're like getting heavier and heavier. So they have not dropped to the point where it's like this, but I'm kind of okay with that right now. But I'm glad that the growth is starting to, it's still going. Because I thought, like, after this little 2-year mark, I'm done. Like, this is it for my breast, and I'm not going to have anything else. So I'm definitely going to have to get an augmentation. But if my breasts grow big enough, I'm not getting anything. If they look good enough, I'm not getting anything. Because I don't want to move my nipples around. I don't really want to have, bags in there. Whichever way they do it, under the muscle, over the muscle. I kind of don't want to do that. It was just more for appearance-wise as far as my body goes. But if I have a good enough amount of breast, then I'm not doing it. Also, let's talk about my voice. I already talked about that. Like I said, I'm not changing my voice or anything like that. But sometimes I catch myself using a higher pitched voice in certain situations. Of course, talking to guys, everybody has a high pitched voice, like, or girls, or whoever they're into. You get a higher pitched voice. But sometimes, like, when I'm in, like, situations with everybody, I'm afraid to talk sometimes. I don't like that. I'm not going to work on my voice still, but like I'm going to work on my insecurity about, people being like, oh my God, like that's your voice and you look like that. Like I didn't want that perception, but then I'm working on not caring again. Like it's been a little minute, so I guess that's the reason why, and reason being. My hair has grown. And right now, I just got it cut the other day or whatever because my ends were bad and it was long, but it wasn't like good hair, wasn't strong, thus the stressing and all of that stuff that's going on. So like my hair had been falling out soon if I did not do anything to it, so I had to get it cut and I'm going to be like taking care of it. Right now I have it like out, but I'm going to like wash it and like do something to it soon. My birthday is coming up, you guys, March 2nd. Let's not forget. Let's write that down. Cash it me. Send your sis on a trip. Nah, but my birthday's coming up, so I'm very excited about that. I don't know why I'm so excited this year, but I am. So we're going to work on that. Let's talk about the genitals. Let's talk about all of it. So let's talk about the cons. I want to get the negative out and end on a good note. So I've been having like this weird odor. Like I know that all females have their own odor, their own scent. I understand that. But like it's like it smells like infection kind of odor, if that makes any sense. I don't want to make it sound super gory and nasty, but it kind of feels like that to me. And like sometimes it itch, like not inside, but like on the tip of like the vaginal canal, like it'll itch, and I like rub it, and I'm looking down to make sure like there's nothing wrong with me, like maybe I have a yeast infection or something along those lines. But it's nothing like that. It's just I feel like, I don't know, like sometimes the odor can smell a little like rancid, and then I'll be like, did she, you know, do the surgery where she, you know, infused my, you know, like anal parts with my vagina canal? And I know it's like, I forgot what it was called, but did she do that surgery on me? And like, because she couldn't do the first one or something like that, and I don't know, because I read that that does give you those kinds of odors, like you do, like it works better, you have more filling and more space or something like that, but yeah, it does give odor. Like I read the reviews and stuff on that, so I don't know if that is the case, but like I feel like that. And then like as of late, like, not to worry y'all, but I've been calling them and they have not been answering the phone. Like I emailed them about revision and they emailed me back like, let's set up an appointment. And after that I was calling to set up an appointment, but I have not heard from them since. And I emailed all of them. I called everybody's phone. Like I've left messages. I have not heard anything. I'm not sure, because I've heard something about like a lawsuit or something. Maybe they're going through the motions of, you know, legal business. I'm not sure, but it's a little irritating. Like, usually they're good with this. Usually they're on it like, hey, JoJo, what's going on? We'll get you in here. We'll do this, blah, blah, blah. So on and so forth. But it's been like, where y'all at? What's going on? Like, I want to get this surgery. And I don't know if once I hit a year, I can't get a revision surgery. I know it's something along those lines where it's like, hey, since you waited too long to get a revision, you can't get it. Like, something like that. And death, I don't have any death left. Like, it's gone. Like, I can stick this much of my finger in there, and that is it. Very tight. You know, partly my fault as far as the dilating goes, but also like the dilating was hurting like a little bit too much, and it was becoming an issue. It wasn't even just like I was just dilating. It was like it was hurting every single time. So like, of course, less and less and less I don't want to dilate, because why am I gonna go in there and pay myself for what? Like, I'm not even doing anything with guys or nothing. But like, I don't want that to be another one of my insecurities. So I do want to get a revision surgery. I do want to get a tracheal shave, and I possibly may get breast done. That might be my surgeries, because people have been asking me what are my future surgeries. FFS, I don't think I'm doing it. Like, I don't want nobody sticking nothing in my face. I don't feel like I'm bad looking, and I don't want, you know, to just get rid of who I am, period. I don't feel like I don't look bad. And I don't feel like I have like crazy masculine features where it's like a strong jawline. Like, I don't have a strong jawline. I don't. Brown line though, like sometimes I'd be like a little irritated with it, but you add some eye makeup to that, girl, and you're fine. Let's be real. So I'm basically working through that. But so let's get to the positive parts. It looks great. Like, externally, it's fine. It's more internal problems. It looks great, and I have my feeling. I can make myself climax like this. Like, I can get in there, touch, boom. It's just as quick as it was when I had the male parts. So I love that. And then on the top of that, like, it's very, very juicy. Like, when I do climax, like, it's white, creamy, and it's sweet. Like, I be tasting it, I don't care. Y'all could judge me if y'all want to, but y'all have to fight me, because I don't care, and it's very sweet. So that part, I'm okay. I live for it. But the canal, though, we need to work on that. We need to figure out what's going on in there, and we need to figure out if we can get that back open, what we can do. I don't want to go to a different surgeon right now. I want to try to work with her, because this is what she did. She know how to go back in there and fix whatever she did, or if she missed something, or she can see these issues. If not, then I'll have to look for another surgeon to make sure they can fix me up, or whatever the case may be. But I did want to wait until like around about a year, and I'm almost to my year post-op mark. It's crazy how it's been pretty much a year now. How did that happen? I don't know, but it definitely did. You would think that since I don't have any of the male genitals, that, you know, in the testosterone, that I will not be getting, like, aroused, not aroused, but, like, aroused just period, like, without having to be in touch or anything like that. And I have, like, I've been in, like, moods. Y'all know what moods I'm talking about. I've been in moods, and, like, I'll catch myself like, let me just lock my door and do this real quick, because I need to get this out. Like, that's how it feels, and I love that, because I thought that would be gone. Like, we would have no more of that, because I don't have the parts for that. Like, I didn't. I'm glad that I got my little horniness back, so I can, you know, be into whatever I'm going to be into. But, like, I want to be able to, you know, use it. And I kind of regret, not regret, but I kind of regret it. Not doing it, but then again, it hurt. Like, it wasn't even like it was like tickling. So you guys, make sure you dilate. And if it does hurt, make sure you go to that surgeon that you went to and go get the cream, the cream that you can use to dilate without it being any pain. And if they can work something out to make sure that you don't have this, you know, this tightness to the point where you can't do anything. You understand what I'm saying? Look at that kind of stuff. See, I'm my own template. I've gone to everybody else. I've looked online. I've been on YouTube. I've been checking other people's videos out. But a lot of people don't like to talk about the negative. They like to talk about the positive. They may say little stuff about like scarring and stuff. But nobody wants to get down to the nitty and the gritty. I'm trying to tell y'all all the things that went wrong. So, excuse me, if it did happen or it does happen, you like, oh, well, I did see a video on this. Maybe I should do this, or maybe I should try to go about it in this way. But, like, everybody else is just like, oh, it's amazing. I have feeling. All they talk about is the feeling, how it looks. Like, this is stuff that's great. That's what everybody looks for. But what about the bad parts? What about the odors? What about the, you know, wearing panty liners every day? What about, you know, just everyday stuff, or making sure you wipe correctly? How are you supposed to sit when you pee? We need all of this. And I feel like that's where I came in at. Like, this is where I'm coming in at, because I make sure I mention those things. Like, I didn't even know how to pee. I was peeing with my legs open, and I mentioned this before. So, you know, my sister and one of my friends were like, why are you peeing like that? Like, close your legs. And I'm like, oh. But I'm so used to peeing with my legs open. So it was just a thing. And then if you sit up with your, you know, vagina pointing down, it shoots it into the toilet. I was peeing all over the toilet seat, and I'm like, maybe it's because it's still swollen, but after 6 months, I'm like, all right, sis, you just peeing everywhere. Like, you just, what are you doing? So I would just pee when I got in the shower or something like that, along those lines. Or, like, I'll just be cleaning it up. But it's stuff that I have to learn along the way, because nobody's mentioning none of this at all. Like, what do I do? And I want to be in a part of, like, more stuff. Like, if you guys see any, like, you know, YouTubers that are doing stuff and want to collab that are in the tri-state area, somewhere I can get to, let's be real, unless I can, like, travel to Atlanta or something like that, want to do videos, mention me in their videos, y'all. Go to their pages like, yo, you should check out, boom, 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 and let them know about me. And a bunch of y'all do that, and, like, let's get us a video going, because if we're going to do this, we're going to do this. I have, what is it, the 8th right now. I have, what, 12 more days to get to 1,000, or I just don't have 1,000, because the paying thing is weird, but we'll talk about that another day. I just want to update you guys on my transition and what's going on, and am I still loving it? I am. I still enjoy it. I'm still glad I got my surgery. I'm still glad I'm glad that I did everything that I've done. I wish I did some stuff a little bit different, or a little bit knowledgeable about certain things. So, yes. But I did want to give you guys a video. I'm so sorry that I have not been here, but it's just been a lot going on. I have been making Facebook videos and Instagram videos, so you guys check that out. My social media is down below, so make sure y'all check my other stuff out. Stick with me with everything. YouTube ain't the only thing that I got going on, and I can't get on live for 3 months because I posted this one video, and, like, I've had that video up there for, like, 5, maybe, like, 7 months, and then they just flagged it saying that, it's inappropriate content, but, like, whatever. I let it be what it was. I don't know who reported it, but I don't care. So I can't get on live for 3 months. So I can't, like, really interact with y'all, but I have Instagram, I have Snapchat, Facebook, all of that stuff is down below. Make sure you guys get in touch with me in that way so we can keep up with each other. Like, I love talking to y'all, so I'm a little bit peeved that I can't do it. So when I'm on Instagram, and y'all do have Instagram, I go live on there. I want to talk to y'all on there. If I go on Facebook and go live, I want y'all to talk to me on there. Like, I want you guys to keep up with me, because y'all my squad, y'all my peeps. I don't have a name or nothing like that. We ain't there yet. When we get to 1,000, then we'll think of names, okay? For the videos at the top, make sure you guys click on those for the past videos that you have missed. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button, because you will not be disappointed. Okay? Make sure you turn the notification bell. It is down here. Turn it on to get everything that I post. My posts are on point. I just want to say that I love you guys. Be true to you. Peace.